guys, this is Part-Time Gamer Dad. That's me. That's who I am. Hey, welcome back to Monkey Island 2. Aren't we in quite the precarious situation? So if you remember from the last episode, we are in a little bit of a Rube Goldberg device here. LeChuck laid it all out. So we need to find some way to get out of this. And the cool thing is that if we let this scene just sit and run, the machine will actually work and Guybrush will die. If you knew one thing about LucasArts games, it's that you didn't die a million deaths in each of these point-and-click adventures. It was smooth sailing all the way through. All you had to do was figure out the puzzles, unlike Sierra, where you did have to die a million deaths in order to learn how to progress through the game. But LucasArts didn't want to do that, and in fact, they kind of like make fun of Sierra about that in the first game. I can't remember how long it takes for the candle to actually burn through the rope to kill Guybrush, but you do both fall into the pit of acid. I'm just gonna check and see how long it's going to take for this to actually happen. Because it happened by accident when I played this for the very first time, back when I was like, 10 or something like that. Oops. Oh.
Horse hockey.
Remember, this whole thing was a story that's being told.
I believe you were disintegrated in acid.
Sure. Well, And
yet here you are telling me all about it, looking very integrated indeed.
Yes. Well, that is, okay, so I embellished it a little for dramatic effect.
Bullshit, Guybrush!
Try telling me what really happened.
Okay, as I was saying, we were hanging over the pit of acid. Death was so close I could smell his hairy armpits.
Remember, this whole game's a flashback. That's the first time that's been called back since the beginning of the game. Okay, we don't have time. Let's go ahead and do everything. Obviously, we have to put the candle out, and we can't really do anything because...
Can't reach him from here.
We're tied up, our hands are manacled. But LeChuck did forget one thing, and that's we are champion spitters, and we still have access to our silly straw. So use the silly straw with the green drink. You can just finagle everything out of your coat.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
and all of the verbs have changed to spit-related ones. So here we go. Let us squirt. You can't spit directly at the candle because this happens.
Hey, what's it with the spit?
Wally does not like that a single bit. So there are plenty of other things you can spit at too. So let's spit at the shield. I don't remember the specific way you have to go about doing this. I think it matters where you end up clicking.
Hey, what's it with the spit?
And obviously you want to avoid hitting Wally. Nothing bad happens if you keep spitting on Wally, but I think that's the move here, is you need to keep spitting and reflecting it off of the various flat planes around here. Ping, zang, and that's the one! That's a winner! Time to escape.
What be going on in here? Largo, relight the candle.
Scritch!
Guybrush has escaped.
Yeah, he does
Find
that.
them.
Ha!
I bet LeChuck is really cheesed off now.
Yep.
Hey, Wally?
Yeah?
Where are we?
Good question.
All right, now, we have no idea what's going on here. Everything is just crates and stuff and whatnot, but you forget we picked up some of Wally's stuff. So if we open up the juju
There's
bag.
some stuff in here. I think that these are matches. And this thing feels like a bomb.
Remember, Wally needed a love potion from the voodoo priestess, and so he got a love bomb.
I can't see anything in here.
Well, yeah, we can't see anything because it's too dark. So let's just go ahead and use these matches and see if that sheds any light on the situation.
Holy skunk sweat.
Oh, crap. High drama. Kaboosh! This is why you don't stack all of your TNT in one place, in your own base. Welcome to part 4, everybody! We're in the last section of the game. That was an effortless escape. Hours later, we've been sailing through the air for hours. It was an effortless escape from LeChuck's fortress, so now we are on Dinky Island, supposed home of the treasure Big Whoop.
over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Welcome to Dinky Island, home of the treasure of Big Whoop.
There we go. It likes to advertise.
Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Oh, I knew the parrot says a lot of things. This parrot is actually extremely important
Okay,
to the end of the
let's
game,
go
but
over it again,
the
so no
repeated
one
dialogue
forgets
is going to
where
be
we
a bit
buried the
much.
treasure.
And wouldn't you know it, it's an old
Go right
friend.
with it.
He's meditating.
All right, well, let's talk to him. Our old buddy Herman Toothrod from Monkey Island 1.
Herman Toothrod, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. I've been waiting for you.
Have you?
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching philosophy here.
You're doing a great job.
Right here? On the beach?
Sure beats a Tibetan mountaintop. I can go surfing when things are slow.
That's a good point. You never really think about what to do on top of a Tibetan mountaintop.
How many students have you got?
Well, none at the moment. But as soon as word gets out that a guru such as myself is teaching at a beautiful locale like this, I'll have to beat them off with a stick.
What sort of philosophy are you teaching?
Neo-existentialist Cartesian Zen Taoism. It's
Love
all
it.
the rage at cocktail parties this year.
Could you teach me some philosophy?
Okay, here's a Zen koan for you.
What?
A philosophical puzzle.
An
If a
unanswerable
tree falls
riddle.
in the forest and no one is around to hear it, what color is the tree?
Red.
Not even close.
Cyan.
Cyan?
Nope.
Blue?
Nope.
I give up.
I give up.
Think about it some more and come back when you have an answer.
I don't think that's anything you can actually do. You can just name colors for hours.
He wants a cracker.
All right, well, let's look at a few things. There is a still here. Obviously, we'll need that if he's going to survive.
It's a moonshine still.
And let's look at some of the barrels.
It looks kind of old. Hey, there's a cracker in here.
Hey, all right. Now,
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man, a captain, not a washout like you. I want
okay,
my granddaughter to
that
marry
parrot's
a
giving me
real
a bit of a
man,
rash here. Let's
captain, not a
see if we can
washout
walk away. The
like you.
constant dialogue is kind of driving me a little nuts. There we go. So obviously, that's Captain Marley's parrot. So we have to make our way through the island, and it's been a while since I've made my way through this. Like the earlier parts of the game, I remember like,
It's
you know,
not
the
a
back of my
twist-off.
hand. This section of the game, not so much.
Okay, let's go over it again. so
All right,
no
Polly
one
does
forgets where
indeed
we
want a
buried the
cracker, so
treasure.
let's give a cracker to the parrot. Maybe it will shut the hell up. Yoink. Nom, nom, nom.
Head due east from the pond to the dinosaur.
That's right, he gives you instructions on where to go. Pick up
No, that's not right.
the bottle. And can we open it up?
It's not a twist off.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, there's a handy dandy rock right there. Let's smash it and threaten violence! That little noise, little face he makes putting that back into his coat. That's just a nice touch. Can we look at it?
I better be careful with this.
Okay, the broken bottle does come in handy. Damned if I remember what it's for, though. Into the jungle we go. And the whole jungle is a little bit of a maze. You get instructions from the parrot on where to go in the maze by continuing to get at crackers. So the name of the game here is to continue to find crackers to give to the parrot so he can tell you where to go. Look at Biog.
There's something lumpy in it.
Well, that's get it. Can we pick it up? No, we can't. It's too tall.
I can't reach it.
So fortunately, we have this nice sharp bottle. We can just cut that sucker straight open. Cur scritch. Okay, cool. Pick up box. Look at box. What did I get?
It's instant low sodium cracker mix. Just add water.
Well, hey, fantastic. Why would someone tie up a box of cracker mix into a tree? It's a mystery. It's an absolute mystery to all of us. Now, we can't use seawater, obviously, so we gotta find some fresh water to use to make these crackers. Okay, further wandering through the jungle has led us to the pond, and the parrot said something about heading due east from the pond to the dinosaur, which, whatever that means. We have a box here. Can we use the bottle to cut the rope off?
That doesn't seem to work.
Do I still have my knife that I stole from the cook? It doesn't appear that I do. How did I lose my knife? I guess maybe some of your inventory got blown out after you escaped LeChuck's fortress. That's interesting. I didn't remember that little detail. All right, time to just keep on wandering through the jungle. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so wander through the jungle enough and you'll come across this little call box here. If I remember correctly, they actually got a LucasArts staffer to come in and do this part of it. It's a little inside joke because once upon a time, before the internet was a thing, if you wanted a hint on what to do in a game, a lot of the bigger game studios would have a 1-900 phone number set up as a hint line that you could call. It would cost like $15 in order to do it, but they would give you hints on what to do in the game, if not just flat out answer your questions. And for those who aren't old enough to remember what a 1-900 number is, it's a number you dialed that charged you money, like long distance calls. And if you don't know what long distance calls are, then just ask your parents. I can't help you. It's not necessary for you to do to beat the game, but it is a nice little gag.
900-740-JEDI.
That was the actual LucasArts hint line, by the way.
Remember, kids, if you're under 18, ask your parents before calling.
Because it's like $5 a minute, that's why.
Lucasfilm Games, hintline, Chester speaking.
Hello, Chester. Although, I guess I always assumed Chester was a dude. It sounds like they got a lady to do this. When is SWOTL going to ship? I don't know what that's referencing.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only 2 ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, knucklehead.
When is Swaddle gonna ship?
It's been out for some time now. Where have you been? Playing some
A
frustrating
long
graphic
time,
adventure?
I'd say. Some 30-odd years. Now, the dumb stump joke, I don't remember that joke. I don't know if it was in this game or if it was in Monkey Island 1, but apparently a lot of people would call the line about this, and it became like a huge pain in their
Who
necks.
thought up that dumb stump joke?
I'm tired of hearing about that damn stump. Do you have any idea how many calls I get a day about that? Don't ask me about it again.
Okay, sorry.
Why do adventure games cost so much?
Hey, I just work here.
Where do babies come from?
What are you, a pervert? What's wrong with you?
Let's see. Here we go.
How much money have I spent talking to you?
75 cents a minute. You can ask your computer to work out the math for you.
Oh my God, excuse me. Oh man, I have been super duper sick this entire last week, so you're gonna have to pardon me. I'm still having a little bit of a residual cough. I know it sounds gross. I'm gonna do my best to edit everything out. So if you catch me in a little bit of a coughing fit, like right just now, I'm gonna just blow up the screen and start fresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and start right now. Future Mike and the editing bay. Just blow everything up. Go right now.
Thank you. You've been very helpful. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Can you imagine what it must have been like to have to answer a phone all day answering questions about video games? That would have been something. All right, back to wandering around in the jungle. I'll come back whenever I find something. Okay, it took me a minute of thinking, but I remembered. You have to get the rope off of the box, and using the bottle doesn't work, and you can't find anything that'll cut it off. So what do? You just pick up the rope. You just pick it up, and that removes it from the box right away. So now we can give that an open, and that should be everything else we need. Oh, nailed shut, eh? Oh, that's right, I need to go find a crowbar somewhere. And I think I know where to find it. Okay, stand by, we'll get there, I promise. That's right, there's a crowbar right here on the beach. We'll pick that right up. All right, and now back to the box. We'll open it up. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's in this box.
Hey, dynamite, just like it says on the side.
Fantastic, pick it up.
It's all ours.
The writing on it says ages 3 and up.
Okay, great. Let's use the matches on it.
That's the last match.
Oh, shoot, it's already lit! I didn't know you could light it ahead of time. I hope it's a long fuse.
It's lit now.
Okay, great. We'll just let that do its thing then, shall we? All right, last order of business. We got to get these crackers made. Okay, it's hard to see, but there's a martini glass right here by the still. So we can pick that up and then use the martini glass with the ocean. There we go. Oh my God, that parrot is giving me a rash. And then use the glass of water with the still.
That seems to have gotten most of the salt out of it.
Okay, great. We got fresh water. Now we can use the martini glass with the box of cracker mix. And now we have 2 more crackers. Okay, we're away from the parrot now. Holy cow. Ugh, the repeated dialogue. absolute nightmare. Now, I think, bear with me, and this is another bit of a dated reference, kid, so feel free to text your parents again. I think the martini glass next to the still, that is a MASH reference. Anybody grow up watching MASH? God, I loved that show. Okay, head due east. We're by the dinosaur. Let's give Polly another cracker.
Right.
Where am I headed now, birdie friend?
Head north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks.
Off we go.
Polly wants a cracker.
There's the dolphin. Good to know that there was such wonderful topiary work here on Dinky Island. And there's the pile of rocks, and here's our little parrot friend. Let's give the last cracker to him.
Where should we bury the treasure?
Nyumph. Nom 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 nom.
Due east from the rocks to the X.
There we go. That's how you solve the Dinky Island puzzle. Just one big giant X here. Let's have a look.
That's the second biggest X I've ever seen.
Clearly. Okay, we found Big Whoop. Hooray. Let's go ahead and use the shovel on the X. X do indeed mark the spot. And let's see what kind of treasure we come up with.
I've hit cement.
Oh, dearie me. They somehow found a way to pour cement over the treasure when they were marooned here. That's great. All right, well, we don't have anything to bust through cement except the lit dynamite. Let's use that. Kaboosh!
Great Scott! That came from the direction of Dinky Island.
Elaine knew about it the whole
Maybe it's
time?
messing with my grandfather's treasure. Oh, I better get over there.
What? How does she get over there? Doesn't she have to, like, explode herself out of LeChuck's fortress in order to do it? No, she doesn't. She knows exactly where it is. Let's take a look.
That must be the treasure of Big Whoop.
It absolutely must. Now, there's no way to get over there just on your own. This is yet another puzzle. We got to do it a bit more stylish. And while LucasArts does absolutely love its little George Lucas movie references in its games, there are none more blatant than the one you're about to see. We made a makeshift grappling hook, and we can throw that into the twisted metal rods and just sit back and let this wash over you. All right, well, this better look familiar. It's how he came in. One thing for Guybrush, he can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Showed up about 3 days later.
And he has amazing grip strength.
Anything to shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard.
It's kind of a long story. Oh, whoops. Maybe you could have rescued him before grilling him about what was going on. Just a little bit of a thought there. All right, no, the game is actually still going. What happens is that it drops you into this pitch black screen where all you can really do is just move your cursor around. Now, it reacts to things that are on there that you can't see, like the smashed up treasure chest, but that can't help you. All you have to do is just like wave your cursor around until you find something that will light up the room, which is this light switch right here. And holy cow, did that take me absolutely forever to find when I was a kid. Let's use the light switch. They gave it a nice big hitbox. Holy cats!
Hello, Guybrush.
Hello, LeChuck.
Goodbye, LeChuck.
You won't escape me this time.
How did he find me?
Oh, why do you say that?
Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again.
Oh?
We are bound to one another.
It sure seems that way.
Like dreadlocks?
Yes, rather like that. Or like brothers.
Dun dun dun!
I am your brother.
No. No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! No!
He threw in the tiny second. No! Oh. Nobel Prize. That was fantastic. Oh, there I go again. Future Micah, blow it up. Okay, he said he has a little surprise for me.
Really? A treat?
A treat?
A treat.
No
for
treat!
me.
No treat!
A surprise for you.
Yoink! Why, that there's Voodoo Doll!
A dolly? The surprise is a dolly?
The surprise is a voodoo dolly, which I'll be using to torture you. and then send you screaming to another dimension, one of infinite pain.
Oh.
Observe.
He's really keen on causing me eternal, everlasting pain, isn't he? Oh my goodness gracious.
Ah! Are you quite finished?
No, I want to do this.
Clack.
That was exhilarating. Let's have some more fun, shall we?
No, I don't think we shall. Glock.
Please.
Oh, excuse me. That blow it up again.
Infinite pain.
Charge spruce. Zoop. Okay, that's it. Game over. Everyone pack it up.
At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Whomp.
Hey, I'm alive.
Hey!
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll.
Zoop.
It was supposed to send you to another dimension, not the next room.
This is a very casual
Johnny
delivery that Earl
Potatoes,
Bowen
I'll
is
bet.
doing.
Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
No, that's okay.
Zoop. And welcome to the last puzzle of the game, where the order of the day is dueling voodoo dolls. LeChuck has a voodoo doll that he will just constantly use to teleport us around this very limited map. So what we have to do is find our own voodoo doll. Use grog machine. Okay, that's neat. Can we look at the coin? Actually, no, we don't want to look at the coin. Oh, there we go. Let's distract LeChuck. This is actually one of the coolest thing ever because you're in. Oh,
head.
Pick up underwear. Gah. Rip.
Hey, Guybrush.
Hi, LeChuck. I have your tidy whities. Oh God, blow it up! Ah! Oh, this game needs to stop making me laugh. Y'all remember how to make the voodoo doll in this game, right? Something of the head, something of the dead, something of the body, and something of the thread. Well, we just got something of the thread from good old LeChuck. We have his pea-stained underoos. Look at box.
It's full of root beer.
Oh, open? Root beer is great. Let's pick it up. Yoink. What else do we have? Oh, he's back. Use a root beer on LeChuck, just like in the first game.
Take this, brother.
Shake, shake, shake. Psst.
Hey, nothing's happening.
Root beer only works on ghosts, Guybrush. Having been resurrected, I'm not a ghost anymore.
He got me with his legal mumbo jumbo.
To demonstrate.
Oh, that voice.
No need for violence.
Allow
Let's bury the
me to
hatchet.
demonstrate. Now, you'll notice there's boxes of dolls in there. We actually do need to go back in and grab one of those because a doll would come in quite handy right about now, wouldn't you say? This is one of the most convoluted puzzles in the game. They saved one of the best for last. And it's just completely random, the time intervals in which LeChuck comes to get you, so you never know when something's going to happen. Can we open this box? More root beer. Let's open this box. Dolls. Pick up a doll.
I'll just take one.
Okay, look at doll.
That's just a cheap little doll with no voodoo powers at all.
Okay, got it. We got what we came for. We don't need that room anymore. Let's go to first aid. This puzzle I remember like the back of my hand. This one was so fun. Hey, look, it's our lost parents.
Holy cow, these are my parents.
All right, well, that's
Dad
something
looks
of the
a bit
dead, all right. We have a skull. Open the trash can. There's first aid over
There's
here.
stuff in it.
Pick up stuff in the trash
It's a pair
can.
of surgical gloves.
Yes. Oh, hello.
Hey, Guybrush.
Hi,
It's
how are ya?
Voodoo time.
Oh, okay.
No need for violence.
Shkoop. Okay, those two things, very important. Still not done, though. Look at helium tank. Wouldn't you know
Looks
it?
like it's been here a long time.
Look at the crate.
And I think it's more of those anchovies.
More
It's
anchovies.
nailed shut.
Okay, can we use our crowbar? No, we don't have our crowbar anymore. Open drawer.
It's stuck.
Okay, look at drawer.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. Well, we can't do nothing then. Let's move along. I'm looking for a balloon. What I need is a balloon, and it's got to be around here somewhere. I don't think I've visited quite all of the rooms yet. No, it's not going to be in here. I already have everything I need. Back to first aid. Was there something in the first aid room that I missed? All right. Medical drawer. Open. Medical drawer.
There's a syringe in here.
Oh, yes, that's right. Pick up syringe. We need that. That's important. They do throw in a lot of red herrings in here too, so you waste time like looking around on stuff until LeChuck shows up. All right, we do need to use that helium tank, so use surgical glove with helium tank. And of course, we can inhale the helium.
Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait.
Use surgical glove with helium tank. That was wasted time, but I don't care. I had fun. Use surgical glove with helium tank. And walk to door. There's a good reason why I'm filling these up with helium, by the way. It will become very clear here in just a moment. Use call button. All right, there we go. Look at crate.
900 pounds. It looks very big and heavy.
All right. Oh, hello, the man's here. Shoot, I ran out of time.
It's
okay, let's skip through this. You can just skip through the voodoo scenes. Wait, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, you sure did.
Can't we talk this over?
We sure can, Skip. Oh, and look, there's the smashed Big Whoop pirate treasure. What do we get?
It says E on it.
Pick up.
It says E on it.
Okay, so it's an E ticket. That is a little bit of a gag that needs some explaining. We can look at the plaque here at the elevator door. This will kind of explain what's going on here.
1,000 pound limit.
1,000 pound limit. And there's a box in there that weighs 900 pounds.
It's voodoo time.
All righty, skipping through. There we go.
Hey, there's only one balloon in here.
Hey, I found it. Okay, it was the only other box I didn't open. So pick up the balloon in the box. That was the last thing we need. Almost the last thing we need. Oh, okay, here's LeChuck. I'm not gonna have enough time.
I know you're upset.
Okay, zip. I'm just gonna walk around until LeChuck shows back up, because there is one other thing. We have something of the dead, the bone of my parents, allegedly. Something of the thread, his underpants. And then, we need something of the body and something of the head. Okay, I filled both the gloves up and the balloon up with helium. The gag here being is that if I have those three things filled with helium, I'll be much lighter and I'll be able to use the elevator. But I need to have LeChuck come in here because there's something else I still gotta get from him. So let's try giving, we need something on the body, and he's a gross rotting zombie with fluids just dripping all over. So once we wait for him to show up, I can give him this clean white hanky that we got from Stan like 7 episodes ago, and we'll be able to get another voodoo doll ingredient, so stand back. Okay, here we go. Give
Gotcha.
white hanky to LeChuck. Okay, I think I did it fast enough. Here we go.
Here, try this.
Flork.
Now, isn't that better? Let's discuss this like rational adults.
Okay, there we go. Something of the body. We're 3 for 4. We just got to get one last one, and getting that last one is a doozy. And it involves the elevator, believe it or not. Use the call button, and we got to head in.
Now
Perfect
you're
timing.
gonna get it.
Use the lever. I have all the helium I need. The doors will close on his beard and tear a big chunk of it off. Pick up the crispy beard bits, baby. Okay, we have everything we need to make a voodoo doll. Let's do this real quick because it's a nice little gag. Open the door.
This is hauntingly familiar.
And we're back on Melee Island from Monkey Island 1. Now, can we escape? And
street is closed off.
No, we actually can't. Guybrush is so much of a goody two-shoes, he won't cross the barrier. But hey, wouldn't you know it? That's a nice little Easter egg.
Ooh, a circus. I love a circus.
The Linguini Brothers Circus. Okay, we're safe up here. LeChuck's not gonna come and bother us, so let's go ahead and make our voodoo doll. Let's use the Voodoo Cupid doll with the Juju bag.
Now all I need are a few voodoo ingredients.
That's right, we have more than a few, baby. Use the underwear with the Juju bag.
Well, that's one ingredient and the doll.
Use the skull with the Juju
That's
bag.
2 ingredients and the doll.
use the crispy beard bits with the juju bag.
That's 3 ingredients and the doll.
Let's use the used hanky with the juju bag. And stand back and watch the magic happen. Oonch, 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 oonch.
Okay, brother, watch out, because I've got my own doll now.
And you would say, but Micah, we need needles in order to use a voodoo doll to its fullest extent. And you'd be absolutely correct. But we don't have any regular pins. What we do have is this hypodermic syringe. That will be just fine. So back down we go. Goodbye, Melee Island. You'll also notice that we're in these access tunnels again, like we were on Fat Island, getting access to the little extra island so we could get the last map piece. Sorry, I'm so amped up waiting for LeChuck to show up. And I mentioned that is a very good reason why we have these access tunnels here, which will all become clear here in just a moment. Okay, here we go, moment of truth time. Use hypodermic syringe with Voodoo Cupid doll. Hi-oh! We are not so helpless now, are we, brother?
But not good enough to stop me.
Aw, he takes more than one hit, though. Like any good boss, it takes like 3 hits in his most sensitive areas.
It's you.
Mm-hmm, sure is.
What, that again?
Yes, why this again?
Look at me quaking in me booties. I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings.
Well, where's your doll?
Come on.
Take that, LeChuck.
Kerr smash!
I'm not afraid of your doll.
You know, this doll reminds me of the stretchy muscle man I had as a kid.
Not a lot of special animations for him on this one. Here we go. So we can just go back and forth on this all day, but once we choose the third option, we're pretty much done. So here we go.
You don't scare me.
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Sklork. Splat. Thus falls the zombie pirate LeChuck. And Walt! Walt was here the whole time.
Guybrush.
What?
Come over here.
No way. I'm not that stupid.
But I want you to take my mask off.
Again with the references. Shameless.
See the true face of your brother.
Take this mask off. I want to look upon my brother with my own eyes.
Leg or no leg, I trust you about as far as I can throw Manhattan.
I tell you, I'm dying here. Take the mask off.
No chance. It just ripped my lungs out when I get close.
No, I promise. Please, come take off the mask.
All right.
All right.
You sweet-talked me, you old charmer.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
Zork?
My God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
Why have you been chasing me all over the place?
If you're confused, don't worry, you're not the only one.
When our mother told you to hunt me down, did she actually mention killing me, or was that your idea?
Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Will you promise not to hold me down and spit on me anymore?
This is getting weird, right?
I promise.
I'm not the only one who thinks that this is getting weird.
Put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids!
Hey,
You're
hey.
not supposed to be in here.
Ah, so there you are.
Who are you people?
Just the same old family you've always had.
Since
Thank
day
you for
one,
hunting
sweetie.
down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
No, sir.
Good.
I wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of
Academy Award
murderers
goes
and
to the mom.
ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
So, what's going on here, huh? and we're not going to get any answers. That is the end of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Holy cow! Featuring Walt as himself. Oh, right. There's a post-credit scene.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
There we go. Goofy pun consultant. All right. Well, I'm not going to run through the entire end credits here because that's all the game content. So if you want to see the rest of the credits or just experience this game for yourself, go check it out on Steam. It's surprisingly cheap and it's a really fun play, even if you already know all the answers to the puzzles. So thank you, every single one of you who have tuned in to every one of these episodes and come along with me on this journey. This game meant so much to me as a kid, and it really shaped my expectation of what gaming media should be for in terms of like how well made a game should be and how funny a game should be. This set a very high benchmark for me, and so I'm happy to share it with everybody. So you right there, thank you so much for tuning in. I have a new series starting soon, so be sure to come on back for that one. But in the meantime, hey, if you liked what you saw, drop a like, drop a subscribe, drop a comment, do all those little things that prove to the algorithm this is a channel we're taking a chance on, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.